Okay, so hopefully that fixed whatever issue it was. It was that one knocked away by Jaden. Like it might have went off of his leg. Jaden did have a couple of leg saves while I was changing the one setting. Otherwise, thankfully, there is nothing that nothing of note that happened in the time period. Shot by Hayden, caught by the goalie. Quick shot by Hayden. Milton got a stick on that one. And they'll knock it back into Milton's zone, and Roland Bauer able to punch it back into the zone a couple of times. No icing. And Milton is able to get to the puck first. Puck's still behind Jaden. Gathered up by Blaze. We'll bring it up and try and find Hayden Roth, who tries to pass it to Cade Janicki, just out of his reach. Nice grab out of the air by Hayden. Shot from the blue line, misses the target, may have been redirected by a Milton player. Sounded like it hit a stick anyway. One timer misses to the right. Milton will dump it into the Monroe zone, so they performing a little bit of a line change, getting 3 fresh legs out there. Puck kind of floating around in front of Jaden. I was able to knock it out of the way, so he fooled me. There's a shot, stopped by Jaden. That shot misses left. Rebound covered up by Jaden, and the post is knocked off the poles. Jaden adjusting something on his helmet here quick. There we go. And that shot goes up into the net above the plexiglass. I'm not sure what the confusion was there. Pretty clear where the puck went. The puck there goes into the Monroe bench. Dangerous spot to be in. Especially if you're a nose. That shot from beyond the blue line is able to be deflected by Jaden. Whistle? What do we got? Said something to Richie. And wish I had better hearing. I don't know what was said. Ryan Molitor, well, bring it across the blue line and tries to do something with it, but Milton had other ideas. Ryan with it again, gives it to Aiden, who shoots and hits it above the net. Above the net, but below the net. And delayed penalty on Monroe. Slashing on Ryan, number 18. Seemed to be favoring his leg as he got into the bench. So far, so good, Big Sky. Monroe with a goal, about 10.5 to play in the first. Ryan Molitor hit in his own rebound. And that'll be another penalty on Monroe. We'll see who this is on. This would be on Sergio. There's allowable of 2 people per player that are allowed into the rink. Milton will be on the
Monroe penalty number 12, 5 minutes for boarding. Monroe penalty number 12, 5 minutes boarding.
Sergio gets a 5-minute penalty for boarding. And Milton will have a 5-on-3 here for good block by Jaden. Sounded like a leg pad save. Hayden will bring it across the blue line. Tries a pass to Cade Janicki. Tries a one-timer, but the goalie was able to stop that. Milton kind of taps the puck towards the goal. Not much on that, so Jaden's able to glove it pretty easy. The score is 1-0 for Monroe. And that shot went up to the ceiling. Perhaps had it teed up too high. That shot misses high right. Monroe will clear it out of their zone. Roman kind of backhands it back into Milton's territory. Buys a little bit more time. And I'm assuming this will be offsides on Milton as Ryan came back onto the ice. So Milton will have remains on the power play, but more of a manageable 5-on-4 for the next 3 minutes and 12 seconds. 28 seconds remaining in the first period. That'll wrap up the first period. The difference being a Ryan Molitor rebound goal from a Ryan Molitor shot. When we come back for the second period, Milton will be on a power play for 2 minutes and 44 seconds. We'll see you after the Zamboni does its thing. semi-random thought time. I find it sad that the studio where the band Rush recorded Spirit of the Radio fell into a delinquent state and ended up being burned down. I saw there's a musician that I follow on YouTube. He's from Canada. His name is Jacob DeRaps. Excellent guitarist. Him and the drummer of his band, who is from Australia, went in and checked out the abandoned studio. And then less than a month later, I believe, it got burnt down. It's pretty amazing. You can see the room that they recorded it. It's also in the video, Spirit of the Radio, so it's pretty easy to make a connection and then just to see it in a state of disrepair was kind of sad. I'm not even a big Rush fan. Great drummer though. Second only to Meg White. Meg White, one of the greats of our time. I'm good, Liam. How are you? Be a lot better if it wasn't so cold in here. Begins your day with a friendly voice. That's better than the alternative. I think it'd be great if everybody was friendly. Is the heat lamp on? There is no heat lamp where I'm at. I'm behind the heat lamps. Which actually the heat from the one heat lamp, hard to talk, could cause an issue in the camera that I have pointed at the scoreboard. Opening lyric to the Spirit. And I didn't even pick up on that. I should be ashamed of myself. I think if I was Canadian, I would lose my citizenship. That's an odd first word to start a song with, though. The professor of my doctorate class would have a conniption with that. All right, so we got a fresh coat of ice down, and we are ready to start the second. With the score, Monroe leading 1-0. Milton is on a power play, though, for the next 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Hayden makes him, tries a pass to Cade, who scores. Nice pass, and it looked like Cade was able to sneak the puck underneath the goalie's leg. That's a nice way to start second period for Monroe with a shorthanded goal.
Avalanche goal scored by number 17, Katie Janke, assisted number 3, Hayden Roth. Goal Janke, assist Roth.
Hayden Roth with the official assist, although I think we knew it. That shot was redirected right in front of Jaden. He was able to get part of his body on it, and we have a whistle. It'll be a penalty on Monroe. Penalty on sophomore Carson Kirshner. So Milton with the 5-on-3 advantage once again. Why did they put extra hockey pucks on ice cubes? I've been told to keep the material in proper hockey condition. If you notice at the beginning of a game before they get ready for face-off, the refs will typically take a game puck and will throw it down onto the ice. And they're looking for if it bounces or not. And keeping the pucks on ice keeps them in the condition that they want, so that they don't, I'm assuming, fly everywhere. Nice stop by Jaden. I think it's so they don't bounce. I could be getting that backwards, but couple of shots there that Jaden's able to deflect. Hayden grabs the puck away from Milton and then fires it in for the 5-on-3, or the 3-on-5, I guess, shorthanded goal. Some excellent stick work there by Hayden to knock the puck away and then grab it and goes top shelf for a shorthanded goal. Milton remains on a 5-on-3 though.
Avalanche shorthanded goal scored by number 3, Hayden Roth, unassisted. Avalanche shorthanded goal scored number 3, Hayden
Announcer Jason Gray giving us the officials' announcement of Hayden's goal. Sergio's getting ready to come back in. It's a dangerous play by the goalie. Sergio is back in. So Milton is on a 5-on-4 power play instead of a 5-on-3. Monroe able to get a shorthanded 5-on-3 goal. Quick shot, leg save by Jaden. Both teams are back at full strength. Not for very long, though, as number 10, Nolan, will have his seat on the bench. That's his second of the game. It's going to be one on Milton as well. Be offsetting penalties. All right, where are we going? Looks like we're going to go right here. So both teams back at full strength. Monroe up 3-0. 13.5 remaining in the second. Monroe with a pair of shorthanded goals to start the second. Heads up, ref. Quick shot from the blue line. Jaden, leg save. Jaden gets in the way of that shot. And that rebound goes over top. Milton grabs a goal of their own, bringing the score 3-1, Monroe advantage.
Milton goal scored by number 8, assisted with 10 and 13. Goal scored by number 8, assists 10 and 13.
Milton's goal is scored by number 8 and assisted by their number 10 and 13. Monroe penalty. Probably tripping. And that is the call. Number 10 opens the door for him. Beyond Bryce. Well, this trade spots. So, penalty on Bryce Montgomery. Milton, nice defensive play there by Carson. Puck gets out of Monroe's zone. Hayden Roth with it. We'll leave it for Cade Janicki, who scoops it up just a little bit later than what he probably wanted to. Milton will hit the puck out of their zone. It goes back into Monroe's zone. Monroe trying to kill the power play of Milton. As Bryce is getting ready to rejoin his teammates on the ice. Dangerous move by the goalie, comes back to get him as Ryan Molitor is able to put it back in the net as the goalie waited maybe just a little bit too long to knock the puck away. Monroe, with their third shorthanded goal of the evening, extends their lead 3-1. That's Ryan's second goal of the night. Both teams are back at full strength now as Monroe is able to not only kill the power play, but get a shorthanded goal on top of it. Called icing on Monroe. So far, Nolan has been in the box twice, so he needs to be careful the rest of the game, or he'll view it as a spectator, I believe. It's poked away by Hayden. He'll take it into Milton's zone. He's outnumbered, though. We have a whistle. Penalty. on number 17, Cade Janicki. He's not sure what he did wrong. Guy talking. I have a name. One was an offsetting penalty. I forget what the first one was. So that's a 5-minute penalty on Cade. And going to add on a misconduct. A bench misconduct, it looks like. And Carson will be the sacrificial lamb for that. 5-minute penalty being called on. Looked like the referee was pointing to a hit in the head. So Monroe.
Penalty number 17, 5 minutes, contact to the head. 2-minute bench liner, Monroe.
It was a quick whistle, but Jaden's still able to stop it. So the official call is due to contact with the head. That's the 5-minute, and then the bench misconduct, as we had assumed. So one thing that we have noticed this year is as Hayden brings it across the blue line, Monroe bench wanting an elbow, and the referees are disagreeing with their assessment of it, and that will be a penalty on Monroe. But I don't think we can be any shorter. Where's the puck at? It's still a 5-on-3. But since it's a delayed penalty, Milton's goalie did leave the ice, so now it's a 6-on-3. That puck gets past Milton defender. It almost goes in the net. So Monroe trying to survive a 6-on-3 temporarily. Open net chance. Hit the post. Quick shot. That's off the post and in. So that will negate the delayed Monroe penalty, as Milton was able to take advantage of a 6-on-3. Referees are Trying to make sure that everybody's on the same page. As to who gets out when. It's like Carson is coming out now due to the goal. Head contacts, automatic 5-minute and 10-minute misconduct. I knew it was automatic 5. What is a misconduct? It's like a unsportsmanlike penalty in football.
Goal scored by the rate, assisted 15 and 7. Goal scored by the rate, assist 15 and 7. Monroe penalty number 20, 5 minutes for boarding. Monroe penalty 20, 5 minutes boarding.
So somehow Monroe gets another penalty, even though Milton got a goal. I don't quite understand this one. It's on number 20, Roman Bauer, for boarding. So Milton continues with a 6-on-3 or a 5-on-3 advantage. Ryan Mauler able to poke that one away and gets it into the Milton zone. Where it doesn't really have much help since it's a 5-on-3 power play for Milton. Quick shot into Jaden's midsection and he will cover it up. The penalty was a major, so it doesn't wash out. Oh, on Roman. Okay, gotcha. I didn't catch that it was a that Roman's penalty was a major. Thank you for the explanation. Quick shot, Jaden with a stick save. Ooh, fooled me. That one-timer misses. Jaden's able to cover up the loose puck. Nice stick poke by Blaze Janicki. Able to disrupt the Milton offense temporarily. Milton trying to find a lane, get a pass in. Quick shot. That's this is high. Milton keeps it in the Monroe zone. Centering pass goes awry. One-timer goes off of Jaden's blocker up towards Monroe truck equipment, and we will drop the puck on the magic red dot there. Every time you tune in, it's a 3 versus 5. Seems that way. But I mean, that has led to goal for Monroe. Well, if they can keep doing that, it's kind of a dangerous way to live. There's a stick save by Jaden. Knocks it into, well, the Monroe Lions Club. Pair of seniors for Monroe in the penalty box currently, although Cade is about ready to come out to make it a 5-on-4 advantage for Milton. And that's the case now. We got a whistle. And it's back to a 5-on-3 with a Monroe penalty on Hayden Roth. This is Milton's second game of the season. Oh, wow.
Monroe penalty of 3, 2 minutes for Buckingham. Monroe penalty 3, 2 minutes, Buckingham.
So Milton once again with a 5-on-3 advantage. Jaden's able to get a stick on that one, and the bounces away from the net. Quick shot, leg save by Milton. Nice reaction time. Cade, nope. Nate brings it up, and goalie deflects that one. Blaze dumps it into the Milton zone, which gives time for Monroe to change out 3 of their players. Cade steals it, but Blaze was still on the other side of the blue line, so that'll be offsides on Monroe. COVID stopped them from playing. That's kind of what happened with Monroe, why Monroe went with a club team this year instead of the high school association. The high school season, I believe, if I remember right, wasn't set to start until, I think, January. And it wasn't set to really go very far into February, if I recall. And since we are so close to the border of Illinois here, there are a good handful of players, 7 or so, that are co-op from Illinois. Shot by Aiden goes high and right. And due to COVID, they would not be allowed to join the high school team if we had gone that route. And that wraps up a pretty long second period. School suspended all winter sports, yeah. At the time when we were thinking about if we were going to stick with the high school association or go the club route for this year, this was back in, it was before that the winter sports were fully canceled. Milton had no rink to play. Stoughton's their home rink? That's right. That was the other issue, and we were trying to find, when it came time for scheduling, since Dane County had much stricter regulations at the time, we were pretty narrowed down on who we would play against. And I'm pretty sure that we've established that Nolan is your boyfriend, Cheyenne. Prior to tonight's game, for sure. I've always liked Stoughton's rank. All right, so Zamboni's out. I will be back when it is finished. What does a Zamboni do? See the graphic that's on your screen? What it does is it scrapes off a layer of the ice. And then it lays down a, could be thin, layer of water. And what it does is, you know, see how it, the skates dig into the ice. It makes it so that it's level again. Jaysville's ice is bucked up, so they couldn't play there. That would also explain why we have a lot of home games. I still can't get past the fact that Iron Maiden's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The real question is, why don't we play more Manowar? You're spelling Manowar wrong. You know who had a solid career? And by all accounts, is a pretty decent guy? Huey Lewis in the News. And that dude, he doesn't really look much different than he did in the 80s. It's amazing. Referring to Huey Lewis. I have I did not have a pleasant experience with Mickey Thompson of Starship. His music still does get played, that's right. It's catchy, you know? There's probably 10 to 12 Huey Lewis songs that I really enjoy. And one I feel that doesn't really get the love that it deserves is trying to think. They're playing Motley Crue right now, and I'm trying to think. Walking on a Thin Line. Or is it Walking on a Red Line? One of those rare songs. It has a pretty heavy topic, especially back in the day. All right, so we are at the start of the third period. Monroe is currently up 4-2. Three of those goals coming on shorthanded. Nice movement by Carson to avoid the defender. Offsides on Monroe. Hip to B square. Back to the Future. I mean, Huey Lewis was even in Back to the Future. He was one of the music judges that told Marty that his band was just too darn loud. Penalty, probably on Monroe if it goes like anything else in the game today. No, it's got to be on Milton. See if we can. Referee shaking his head at him. Ref means business tonight. So Monroe will be on a power play for the next 2 minutes. Cross ice pass to Cade. Back to Hayden. Yes. Centering to Blaze. Goes past over to Roman, who shoots and scores. Roman Bauer with a nice little shot. Gets underneath the goalie's legs. Got a soft spot in my heart for when defensemen score. So Monroe lead 5-2. Yes, The Power of Love was one of the songs in Back to the Future of Huey Lewis.
Monroe goal scorer by number 20, assisted by 17 and 3.
So Cade.
Monroe goal scorer 20, Roman Bauer, assisted 17, 18, and 3.
So Cade and Hayden with the assists on the goal by Roman Bauer. Wraparound goal is denied by the goalie. So Michael J. Fox was recording in TV series, actually Mrs. Hine, right? Family Ties. At the time of the recording for Back to the Future. Centering pass disrupted by Nolan. Now brought up by Hayden. Hits the post on the right side, and the Milton goalie is able to grab the rebound attempt by Cade. Back in Time, yeah. The one that plays at the end credits. And then ZZ Top plays in the third one, I believe. Shot goes right of the net. Family Ties, the TV show in the 80s, also starring, I forget his actual name. He played Skippy in the show. Was the main character in the movie Trick or Treat, which is a B-movie classic of all time with a great soundtrack. Highly recommend. Shot deflected by the goalie. And put back in finally by Hayden. One of the initial shots was by Nolan. We'll see if he gets credited with an assist. Monroe extends their lead 6-2, 13:35, not 13:37. 13:35 left in the game. Nolan will bring it across the. Janicki with the credited with the assist then for Hayden's goal. Goalie able to make a couple of saves there. I would agree with that, Big Sky. Bryce able to disrupt the Milton offense. Whistle blows. And I think they're just going to have a face-off. Players not getting off the ice as quickly as referees would like. Easy leg save for Jaden. Nice pass up to Easton. Easton, number 8. Boys had the puck momentarily. Passes it to Hayden, who got kind of turned around against the boards. Nolan will keep it in the zone. Gathered up by Blaze. Backhander by Nolan, misses left. Picked up by Blaze. Looking for a possible center. No. That shot goes high. Almost into the net. Above the plexi, but not quite. Nice pass to Blaze, who shoots. And the stick goes flying in the air. Assuming it was Nolan's. He caught it and brought it back down, I think. That shot misses right for Monroe. And that puck hits the rafter and comes back down. Hayden Roth tries to play hacky sack with it. Ryan has 2. So that might be, yeah. And I believe it's the only goal that he wasn't a part of was the very first one. The puck goes above the pipe. The first goal that Monroe had was Ryan Malliter put back in his own rebound shot for an assisted goal. Otherwise, I think Hayden's been part of the rest of them. Him and Cade, I believe. Shot deflected off the pipe. Hayden looking for someone to pass it to. Disrupted by Milton as they get it over into Monroe's zone. Shot goes left of the net. Jaden could have deflected that too a little bit. Nolan fires a shot, goes right of the net. Monroe still with possession. Look out, ref. Kind of a skate pass over to Blaze. No icing called on that. Jaden leg saved. Directs it off to the right corner. Shot misses right over the net. Shot redirected away from the net. That'll be a penalty on Milton. Is that traveling? Looks like he made the hand gesture for traveling. That's so it wasn't just me that saw that? Okay.
Milton penalty by 19, 2 minutes for charging. No penalty 19, 2 minutes charging.
So that's the hand signal for charging. I didn't know that, Mike. I learned something today. All right, so Monroe will have a power play. The Big Sky, I don't know if you saw the game from the other night when they played against Edgewood, but it looked pretty flat that game. And how much of that had to do with Edgewood's talents, I don't know. Probably a little both. Shot by Hayden at the blue line. Goalie's able to deflect it off to the left. Ryan then tries a redirect or a shot. This goes right out of the net. Monroe. Still, we didn't see that blaze. It's all right. Ryan with a couple of shots. The goalie able to grab a hold of it. And there's 23 seconds left on the Monroe power play. That's what he was doing. He was doing the hand signal for traveling, and they don't make too many charging penalties in peewees and bantams. So I hadn't seen it before. Milton's able to kill the power play. Monroe's actually had better success being shorthanded tonight than with the power play. Nate brings it across the blue line. It'll take a little half-hearted effort at a shot there. I think it was just more, let's get the puck close to the net. Misses us to the right. And the puck goes over to the Colony Brands. Looking for some delicious pedophores or a beef log. You had no clue what it meant either? You coach squirts? Yeah, they don't call that in squirts either. My son was a bantam last year, so this is his first year at the high school level. Icing on Monroe. Cade deflects it. Looking for Hayden Roth. Pass gets tipped away, or tipped enough by Milton. Able to clear it. And there it is. No temporarily with a 3-on-2. Milton able to get back and even up the numbers a bit. Hayden, well, if he didn't have a hat trick before, he does now. That's nice shot by number 3, Hayden Roth, who's having himself quite a night. My son is not in this game right now. He is the backup goalie, number 30 there, number 30 in your program, number 1 in your hearts. He's a sophomore. He played in the JV game. He was the goalie for the JV.
Avalanche goal scored by number 3, Hayden Roth, assisted 17, Kate Janicki, and 22, Blaze Janicki. Goal Roth, assist, Janicki.
So Kate Janicki and Blaze Janicki credited with assists on the Hayden Roth goal. Both Hayden and Kate are looking very well tonight. But Hayden is just, yeah, he's on fire. Logan Roth will pass it over to Easton Dreyfus. They put in a speed bump over on the blue line. Nate Radke trying to get control of the puck. Ryan finally does. And he'll get it across the blue line. Shoots, goes left of the net. Milton's able to get enough of the puck to disrupt the offense. And that long shot was deflected by the goalie. It's leg pads. Not sure if it was in danger of going in had he not slid over to do it, but better to be safe than sorry. Nice pass up to Ryan, who'll don't know if stick got hit or something when he threw the puck up there, but it went well left of the net. He'll try it again, and the goalie's able to get that one in. Your son plays for Janesville? Nice. Yeah, both Cade and Blazer are good players. I've been able to see a little bit more of Blaze throughout the years because of him being a little bit closer in age with my son. Cade was just just always in that upper level of play that never matched up. And that will wrap it up here with Monroe coming out on top 7-2, almost a exact switcheroo of the other night against Edgewood. The next game with the seniors with the COVID, yeah, it's really put a real damper on the last year. So I mean that's 2 school years. Last year's seniors for spring sports. All right. So the next game is Thursday evening, starting with the JV, and I believe both games will be against Wanakee. JV is at 5:30. Yeah, 5:30, and the varsity game will follow. So thank you very much for stopping by. It's good talking with you guys. Mike, thanks for joining. And Big Sky, always a pleasure to see you in chat as well. Have a good rest of your evening and a couple of days. And I'll be back on Thursday evening. We'll see you later.